Welcome back to the channel. Dane Scott from Dane Scott's Truckers Lounge. Man, do I got an episode for you. This is going to be part 6 and probably the last episode from the Arizona trip when I went out to see my buddy Ray. And unless I have to do it in 2 episodes because there's so much content with all of his collection and custom built models. You know, Ray's the one who built this Cracker Jack model and drove it all the way up here from Arizona to the first GMC Jamboree. I mean, he custom made everything on it. And if you look back, I did a video just on the truck. But so that's the guy that we're going to go see his killer collection. So stick around town. Let's get this show on the road, shall we?
There he goes, folks. He's out of
Welcome back. So I'm at world famous Ramon in Arizona, and we're going to take a look at his collection. And collection don't do it justice, bro. I mean, you have no idea what you're about to see, and a lot of it is stuff that he custom built or modified or built from scratch, like he did Cracker Jack, my cracker box, and brought to me at the first GMC Jamboree. And then you guys saw this up at my place at the Truckers Lounge. Well, here it is, hanging, or not hanging, but sitting in his living room. Look at this bad boy. King Hammer. This thing's huge. Is that not cool? And the picture of that Pete. Oh my gosh. Try to get the reflections off of it. Now see, everybody's living room should look like that. He's just got a piddly little collection of stuff.
that corner over there, I call that my Hollywood corner. All this stuff here, if you look at this coin, that coin is actually a piece of the Squad 51 truck.
Get out of town.
When they restored it, they cut that section out. They gave to everybody when they came to the reunion at the fire station.
And Squad 51,
it was called 51 in house,
was
back in squad or something like that.
Rampart. It's Squad 51.
Signed by Mike Stoker himself, the driver.
Yeah. There it is. Holy mackerel. Look at that picture. That is it. You guys, if you watched Emergency, that's what you saw every week.
In that picture, Dane, you can't, no one was able to get that picture. These, as I was telling you, remember these were,
oh yeah,
these are all signed by the actors. You got Kevin Tighe's signature there. You got Mike Stoker's signature. Says Mike 51 on there. And Randy Mantooth, which was Kevin Tighe's. Those were the 2 guys that drove the squad truck.
LA County, that's 127.
Yeah, that's the station's actual number.
Oh, is it?
Yep, because it was never 51.
Oh, 51 was the show number.
And there I am there at the station with my Dodge back at the Mad Max at the time. And you see the station in the background.
Holy cow.
And in this photo down below is me in front of the station. 2049 is the address. I'm right there in front of the office.
That's awesome.
And right above it is the guy who created it.
Above where?
Right, this whole chart.
Oh, okay,
right,
yeah.
That's hanging out front. It's a movie monument.
So here we go into Ray's museum model room. Look at this place. What did I tell you guys? You got to learn to believe me. Never doubt me. If I say it's going to be killer, it's going to be killer. Oh my goodness. Bro. What the heck? This is nuts. That's a rare piece, huh, Ray?
Yep.
He said you decided to leave that baby just like it was.
Yep. Want to keep its patina.
It looks great. And so many models that he built. Some of you will recognize these kits. There's the Win Ross stuff. Look at all this UPS collection he's got. I didn't even know that stuff was available. Holy mackerel. Tell us a little bit about this one, Ray.
Oh, the Mac?
Yeah.
Okay. How that came, I bought the truck. Well, I didn't buy it. I got it for free. Kind of free. I did some work with a guy, and he had a bunch of stuff, toys that were just sitting out there, just rotting away. And I says, "What are you gonna do with that stuff? And your kid don't want it no more." He says, "Oh, I'll give it to you for all the work you did." So the mixer, it was kind of dilapidated, and I just took the bowl, you know, the mixer off, and of course that truck is from a company out in Panama. It's called Cementos Panama, and it's
Cementos Panama.
we're talking south, way south. It's like in the country of Panama, where the Panama Canal is.
And you went there.
I went there.
You went on a trip.
I saw what the trucks look like, so I mimicked the truck and added a lot of stuff to it. It didn't have a booster load on there. Of course, it didn't have any ladders. Didn't have any of that, the chutes or any of that stuff. The little hose, the gear drive on the back for the for the drum.
You put the Ray touch on it.
Oh yeah.
Good grief.
Bunch of stuff.
Now look over here. This thing is just nuts. You kind of did the same thing here, didn't you?
Yeah.
But this is just beyond.
That's straight up scratch.
Oh, this is straight up scratch.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the wheels were the only things I had. The tires. From the Tonka, and everything from that point, I had to figure out the size. It's all scratch.
Just like you did Cracker Jack, all scratch from the wheels up.
Yep. And that machine in real life is enormous.
I'm sure. It's a model kit that you built once, and then you wanted to paint it, so you had to
I repainted
tape
it again.
off the. Maybe can we do this so it's not so reflective?
Yeah, all the decals. I had to redo them. Not redo them. I just taped over them so they wouldn't, and I sealed them in with clear after I got the paint the way I wanted it. Because I wasn't happy with the paint the first time.
Okay, what do we got here? Man, that's beautiful.
That scraper there, that's international. It's the same thing. It's a push-pull scraper, exactly like that Wabco 353 FT, which is the biggest scraper that Wabco ever made. In scrapers. And that's basically IH's version. It's all my heavy equipment layout.
Good grief. This is awesome. They're paving.
Everything has to do with mining here. This is what you see in Arizona. You see those.
Oh man, look down here.
Those powdered. They deliver the powder, and then you got the trains and heavy machinery.
Now these ones, do you buy them these ones this way? Is that what these are?
Yeah, they come like that. And then that figure you see standing in front was from an HO train. So these are 1/50th scale. Okay. So that guy there,
he's
standing in front,
1/87.
he's basically about the size of what it would be a human being.
Yeah.
So that tells you how big that truck is.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Nuts. You know, you need to make a decision here. You need to either decide if you're going to be a serious collector or you're just going to play games. I just don't think you're serious.
Well, it's kind of like that guy who decided to go on a diet. It didn't work. He just kept eating. I just kept collecting.
Yeah. Oh man, can I open these? Or?
Oh yeah, the lights turn on here. I can turn the light on.
Oh, cool. Yeah. There we go.
Shed some light on the situation.
That's sweet. That is sweet. Crazy. Look at that Dodge. Oh, I love that. Love that. And you said you built that one like when you were a teenager.
Yep. The cab actually tilts on it too. It's a gas jobber. It's got a gas engine in it. Back when they had gas driven trucks for semis.
This I love too because I love the I think it's 500 is the model on that C500 that Ford sold so many of, and they ran it for so long.
Now the reason I don't have another trailer on that is because a lot of your trucks that you see, they don't always have doubles on there.
Right.
They usually come back with just the con gear. You know, they won't always be pulling another trailer sometimes. Then you got CF.
More CF. You got two. Okay, no, we saw those.
Yeah,
no, we didn't.
Yeah,
did I?
You got cornflakes.
Yeah, I did video this.
Yep. One's cornflakes, the other one's...
You got so much I can't remember what I videoed already. Good grief. Look at that, CF gloves. Where'd you get those?
That I had to get... I went online, found them, and made a bid on them, and I got them.
Wow.
They were a little tough to get.
When'd you draw that?
Oh, that's been probably, I want to say 15 years ago I drew that.
This is the work bench. How do you get work done there?
Yeah.
Wow.
It doesn't always look that way. It's loaded full of all my supplies. I don't really have a whole lot of room in here to put anything except for that shelf, which is completely full. It's like a little rolly table.
Western Star, right back there?
Yep, that's
Kit?
Western Star.
Line J. Oh man, I love that 352. Beautiful.
You know what's crazy about that kit? I had to take other mirrors from other kits to make and kit bash and do things. I had to make the little mirror that goes on the side for the little mirror. For the window, for the peekaboo window.
Right.
Because this didn't have any of the things that it needed to have. That was supposed to be a racing truck, like a customized racing truck. So I left that big Texas bumper on the front. I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
And that grill looks cool. It looks customized. I want it to be personalized, like the guy he hauls. He's got his painted their colors, but like a personalized truck. So I put Dayton's. I found Dayton's from another model kit.
Oh man, here we go. There's the Astro. Ring, ring, ring. There's another Winross. That's nice, that rider. L-line band lines. The K100. This is just incredible right here. Is that a, what would you call that? A tapestry, or was that was probably printed?
Yeah, that's
silk screened onto.
You know how old that is? That's probably, I would say that was back from the 60s, early 70s
Yeah.
period, because that's back when they were doing stuff like that. You can probably go to get something like that, win it at a where you do darts and stuff at one of those
carnival or something. Yeah. Oh man. Here we go. TransStar.
Now the Pabst Blue Ribbon.
How
that truck became that cab, that International.
Where we? Oh yeah.
I did that to try to mimic the truck out of Convoy. But the only difference is there's no bottles of beer on the back corner of the trailer. I didn't have anything to put, the decal for that. So
right.
I made it as close as I could to the truck in the movie. Okay, and that, as I was saying, that right there, Dane, that corrugated metal, if you go up and look at that and you look in there, that is the original piece out of the bus on the floor.
Wow.
So that's the actual size and what it would look like when you walk into into here, and that's what you'd see.
Yep.
But I mimicked it,
Oh, you did. Jeez Louise. I'll tell you.
And what got me into buses, Rusty.
Oh yeah?
This guy right here.
Your buddy Rusty.
This is the 100th anniversary. This is the 50th or 100th anniversary of Greyhound, and I presented that bus down in the Phoenix bus station. They were so thrilled to have that there. They were the only bus station anywhere that had that in their station.
Wow. So you let them display it for a while?
Yeah, we were down there for the whole day.
Oh, so just for the day?
Yeah,
I wouldn't leave something like that.
That's what these balloons are. They had balloons you see in the back on this picture.
Yeah.
Blown up in there. Yep, that's the balloons. I deflated them and I kept them.
You're awesome.
This is an actual destination sign crank from one of the buses. There's a shift knob. There's me holding the balloon, and there's the backdrop, which you see here. And this.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The whole bus station. That's an old 50s bus station backdrop that I made.
Yep.
And then there's a little baggage ticket that you put on your baggage.
Nice.
And this guy here is Rusty.
Okay.
He's in a pilot seat. This guy, I couldn't tell you. There's not enough film to tell you about this guy.
Yeah.
He's too cool. This guy went out of his way. He was on a Vegas run. He told us to wait there till he got there because he wanted pictures with that bus.
Oh wow.
45-year veteran bus driver, senior bus driver.
Wow.
An instructor. He trains.
I'm sure he loved that.
Oh yeah, he loved it. Yep.
So cool.
I couldn't believe it. I said, here I am. I got a guy who's a senior instructor bus driver.
Like that. That's a beautiful picture.
Oh yeah, 2 buses. 4106, and then you got a MC5 on the other side there. Together.
Oh, there's the gauntlet one.
Yeah, the one they riddled full of bullets. Turned it into Swiss cheese. Yeah, things are dusty because this is Arizona. It's kind of really hard to keep up on the dust, but
yeah. Wow. Yeah, those are actually stickers for the boxes and moving vans.
Yeah, they're the actual packing stickers for United. Yep.
Isn't that a coincidence that the White Line Fever location that we were able to go to, the warehouse and everything,
was the same thing?
Was just being rented for a while by
it was North American.
North American,
but it was United had it originally. Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh yeah, Waste Management, all them garbage trucks, so cool. Got a dumpster on it. Man, there's Tonka Tonka Tonka.
Oh yeah, this is getting into the older stuff.
Wow, that's a great shot. Where do you find pictures like these?
These either have been taken by people who just photographers. Some you can get online, and then but some are owned by people who've driven the company, and then they sell them off, to people like us, the private owners. They don't drive no more. They don't want the pictures, so they sell them off. And
wow. This is incredible. I had no idea. No stinking idea how intense your collection is.
And that cup you see, it says Quick Stop. That was a place out here that used to sell gas.
Oh, Quick Stop.
Yeah, no longer. Gone. Fallen. Yep. All the good places are gone.
Here's some bus seats.
Oh yeah,
Greyhound bus seats, baby.
the real deal.
Yeah. Nice. Nice, nice, nice.
Got a little BMW action there.
Oh, yeah. Well, all I can say is you guys got a lot of catching up to do. You better start collecting. You got a long way to go before you ever touch Ramon. Look at this big stuff here. Wow. Old Structo.
Yep, you got the Structo.
Yeah, I had one of those as a kid. Only it was blue and it had the stake bed on it with 2 cows in it.
And this machine here, I don't know the maker, but I know it's pretty daggum old. I looked it up one time. I went online and they showed some pictures and stuff. Some people have restored some of them, and it's very old. Even the tracks are metal. It's incredible.
And this, holy cow!
Oh yeah.
This is huge. Here's my hand. Wow. Killer.
This Michigan crane. How I fell into this, I was in an antique store at Apache Trail. And I saw this in there and I says, oh my gosh, I had seen one of these posted on eBay. Could never afford to get it. And I won't lie, I paid some good money for this too, but nowhere near what they want on eBay for it. It's not in the best condition, but I tell you what, it's way better condition than most I've seen.
That is incredible.
It's all there, so it's, like I said, it's a rare piece.
Who makes it, you know, or?
God, I'm trying to remember if it's there's 2 companies. I don't think it's this one here. Let me see. What's on the tire? It says there.
Nylint?
Yeah, there's Nylint. I think it's the other company. It's like Nylint Toys that makes that.
Going back to probably what, the 60s?
Yeah, at least. Yeah, because they made everything out of hard metal. I mean, that's solid. That machine there is.
Here we go. Look at that Astro.
Yep. And I went the extra mile on this one. I took it apart.
I was going to say, I never seen one with the detailed dash like that.
Oh yeah, I painted it. I took it apart. I even painted the mattress and the sleeper. You know, the bed.
Yeah.
Because I want everything to stand out. So when you look inside there, you know
right.
It looks like a truck. And yeah, all the paint, everything is all hand done on the outside. You know, striped. There's a bunch of add-ons in this thing.
Yep.
The whole bumper was gone. It was broken. Added a bumper on it.
Sweet. What we got down here? Oh man. You got everything. Good grief. That mail truck's cool. And all these, those light up, huh? They turn on and they make noise, don't they?
Yep. Everywhere from starting from the 76 all the way down, the mobile, all of them all the way down. All these trucks here, with the exception of that Chevron, that one that's between the mobile and the Texaco Chevron. That one doesn't light up, but everything from the Texaco over to the past that mobile truck, the mobile truck don't do. Those 2 don't light up. They're just die cast. And then The one on the very end, Circle K don't light up either, but that one lights up, has sound. That Speedway.
Mm-hmm.
Or, yeah, that one there has sound and stuff. These are heavy hauls. You got your stake side truck, flatbed.
Yeah.
KW.
Nice. All right. Let's go up here. Man.
Now that bad boy, that's what I was talking about. See how it's got the metal bumper?
Mm-hmm.
And the lights are clear on it.
Yeah.
They're plastic. That dates back way back. That's like early, I want to say going, just making a guess, 70s, early 70s. That's a Mighty Tonka.
Okay.
And I was watching video. These decals was what tells you when you see that. Anytime you see these here, that's Mighty Tonka. And this is the only Tonka that I know of that I've seen with 2 axles on the mixer. This is actually 3 axles. So you got two little drive axles on there.
Yeah.
They're not duals, but it's just the fact that they're tandem.
Yeah, I don't think Tonka ever did duals, did they?
They did make one, and I did watch a video on that. There's one guy who has one, and it was a dump truck. It has tandems on it.
Look at this poster.
Or
the snake.
Double tires.
Mongoose. Man, Dodge is killer.
Yeah, this poster here is very collectible. This is back when Snake and Mongoose were at the Barrett-Jackson show, being auctioned off with the cars.
Wow, look at that golf can. It's in beautiful shape. You said that was your dad's, huh?
Yep.
Nice. Holy smokes. So yeah, it's Ray's fault that I started collecting buses, and then the old bus collecting turned into the real thing. Oh man, I don't know. I never paid much attention to buses till I went to Ray's, so it's all his fault. But I'm telling you, wasn't that a killer collection? And he's got a special project that he is building, and I'll be sharing that with you probably in a few months here. So it's going to be, well, killer, of course. Isn't that what we say here? So listen, I didn't have time to promote my sponsors, but Grand Rock is the place to go to for all of your exhaust needs on your antique trucks as well as modern trucks. I mean, they're a huge company. And Hammer Down Coffee Company, down below is the link. You'll get a discount. My favorite coffee. And then finally, we have Lake City Paint or Warehouse 9000, who has everything paint and auto body related, and they're all over Amazon. So go to Amazon and look for Warehouse 9000. So those are my sponsors. I guess I'm going to let you go because this has been a long video, but well worth it. I hope you think. So listen, until next time, make sure you keep the hammer down, safe and sound. Ready to rock there, Colombo?
Yeah.